I am Yither Vaughn, former strategist of the Threxian Dominion, once dreaded, across 4 spiral arms for my campaigns. In the wars of conquest, we were the nightmare beneath the stars, until we met them. I do not use the word fear lightly. I have survived planetary annihilations, orbital collapses, and the final screams of dying civilizations. I have crushed uprisings and scorched worlds. Yet this memory, this scar still invades my cold-blooded dreams. It began during the occupation of Epsilon, Theta 9, a minor human outpost. The Threxian High Command believed the humans had deserted it after a rapid advance through their outer rim strongholds. Most of their colonies crumbled beneath our superior weaponry and merciless tactics. Theta 9 appeared insignificant. No primary shipyards, no armament hubs, no command centers. The orders were clear: secure the world, extract its resources, and proceed. We descended with full strength. 3 drop vessels, 12 ground divisions, full recon, squadrons armed with psionic scanners. Everything looked ordinary. Desert terrain, minimal infrastructure, faint radiation levels, easy prey. The first warning came as silence, not absence of sound, but true silence. The kind that grips your spine even without danger. The winds of Theta 9 carried no whisper. Even the native creatures were gone. The facility we landed near was half submerged in sand, charred, deserted. I dispatched reconnaissance teams to sweep the perimeter. 3 vanished in the first hour. We assumed it was signal disruption or interference. After all, Threxian systems are bound to our neural signatures. Radiation could distort the feed. That's what I told myself until the 4th transmission flickered out in a storm of static and screaming. For a moment, the feed caught something. A single flash, a distant strike. Precise, clean, fatal. It was the first time I witnessed a kill that looked like art. We regrouped carefully. I ordered drones to scan the area. Thermal, magnetic, and neural sweeps returned nothing. No heat, no power emissions, no movement. Still, my instincts howled. Then the 5th squad disappeared. Not slain, gone. Their signal ended mid-step while ascending a ridge. Simply erased. When I deployed my elite hunters with cloaking dampeners, even they returned pale, muttering about being watched through unseen sights. That was my first mistake. I could have withdrawn, called for orbital cleansing. But arrogance is a venom. I commanded a lockdown over a 4-kilometer radius around the ridge and constructed a forward encampment with energy barriers and generator fields. At dusk, the temperature plummeted and shadows slithered across the dunes. That's when he began his hunt. I remember the sound of the first shot. It wasn't like plasma. Ours hum and pulse. His cracked the sky like thunder. 1 bullet, 1 corpse. My second in command's head burst beside me. Blue ichor splattering the console. No warning. No trace. Panic surged. I barked orders for shields and trace analysis. The trajectory pointed 2 kilometers away, ridge summit. We blanketed it in plasma fire. Rock melted. Sand fused into glass. Then came the second shot. This one pierced through shielding, perfect, surgical, a hole straight through my best psionic scout. Both hearts severed. Dead before he fell. I sent 5 squads to flank the ridge. 3 returned. 1 was limbless. 1 was insane. The last carried a helmet with a single puncture through the visor, whispering, "He saw us before we breathed." That night, we huddled behind our machines, trembling. Our sensors failed. Our eyes deceived us. He was no phantom, but no phantom ever. Let us dry like he did. Days passed, and the count rose. Elite Threxians, picked off one by one, at ranges beyond reason. He never missed. It became psychological. We avoided windows, refused open ground. I ordered mirror arrays installed to catch even a flicker of his outline like some ancient earth ghost tale. My troops named him Death's Lens. Humans call them snipers, not soldiers, not warriors, predators. I finally understood their terror. It isn't their strength nor intellect, it's their patience. Their unfeeling, endless patience. While Threxians pursue dominance through power, humans survive through obsession. This one he sought. No glory, no orders drove him. He was a perfect predator, sharpened by silence and war. By the sixth day, morale disintegrated. No one dared the surface. Even the war beasts whimpered. We tunneled beneath the sand using drill rigs, but somehow, he always knew. He shot through the earth, predicting our tunnels, adjusting for drop, soil density, trajectory. One engineer calculated a shot that tunneled through 1.3 meters of reinforced rock and still pierced a soldier's eye. That was when I activated the emergency beacon. I called for extraction not because an army defeated us, but because a single human had broken us. Evacuation was set for 12 hours. We hid underground, motionless. Even our heat from meals was shielded. Some prayed. Some ended their lives rather than wait for the inevitable crack. I couldn't rest, not with drugs, not with rituals. So I did the unthinkable. I left the bunker and climbed the ridge. Call it defiance. Call it despair. Maybe. I needed to face what had turned my legion into trembling shells. The night was cold. The stars watched, uncaring. And then I saw him prone, motionless, camouflaged so perfectly he was part of the rock. His rifle was long, an alien, carved like bone. His face no helmet, only weathered human flesh, eyes steady behind the scope. I stepped closer. He turned slightly calm. No threat, no alarm. And then in flawless Threxian he spoke. You took too long. I tried to answer, but he lifted a small device. A detonator. I let you live, he said, so you'd tell them. Then he pressed it. The ridge behind me erupted. Not to kill, but to mark his evac. A human stealth vessel decloaked above, lowering cables. The sniper stood, met my gaze, and said softly, next time, I won't. Then he vanished into the dark, leaving me amid corpses and shattered honor. That was 40 cycles ago. I've never spoken of it until now. Why? Because the galaxy must understand. You fear human fleets. You fear their nukes, their cruisers, their bombardments. But those are illusions. Fear their patience. Fear their precision. Fear the sniper who waits 10 days in silence to end you with a single shot. Pray you never face one. I did. And I still wake in fear.